Sherman Alexie. Sherman Alexie was born on October 7, 1966, on the Spokane Indian Reservation in Walpinit, Washington. His father, Sherman Joseph Alexie, was on the Cornell Lens descendant, and his mother, Lillian Agnes Scott, of Colville Flat, Spokane, and white descent. He was born with hydrocephalus, a condition that occurs when there is an abnormality large amount of cerebral fluid in the cranial cavity. Because of the hydrocephalus, Alexis underwent brain surgery when he was only 6 months old. It was a surgery that he was not expected to survive. The doctor said that if by a chance he were to make it through the surgery, he was expected to suffer from a permanent mental disabilities. However, Alexis' surgery was successful, and he surprised everyone by surviving with highly advanced mental faculties. Alexis grew up in Walpinit, Washington, on the Spokane Indian Reservation, in a rugged environment with challenging circumstances. His father was an alcoholic who often left the house for days at a time. To support her 6 children, Alexis' mother, Lillian, sewed quilts and worked as a clerk at the Walpinit Trading Post. Alexis' life at the reservation school was also challenging because he was constantly tested by other kids on the reservation. He called him the Globe because he was a large head to the hydrocephalus. It also didn't help that he had to wear government-issued glasses until the age of 7. Alexis suffered from seizures and bedwetting and had to take strong drugs to control them. He was excluded from many of the activities that are rites of passage for young Indian males because of his health problems. Despite this road upbringing, Alexis excelled academically. He loved to read, and he read everything he could get in his hands on, including auto repair manuals. By the age of 12, he had read every book in the entire library at this school. It was clear he was looking for a greater challenge in his education. In order to better his education, Alexis made the decision to leave the reservation and attend to Riard High School in Riordan. The school was 30 miles off the reservation, and Alexis was the only student of native heritage among mostly white students. He excelled at school and became a star player on the basketball team, which was ironically called the Riordan High Indians. Along with the basketball team, Alexis was also class president and a member of the debate team. His successes in high school won him a scholarship in 1985 to Gonzaga University, a Roman Catholic school in Spokane. Originally, Alexis enrolled in pre-med program at Gonzaga with hopes of becoming a doctor. However, he became a squaresmith in his anatomy classes after an unsuccessful try at medicine. Alexis switched to law, but that didn't work out either. The pressure of succeeding in college became too much for Alexis, and he began drinking heavy amounts of alcohol to cope. Though he was not happy with his choice of career path, Alexis found comfort in literature classes. In 1887, he dropped out of Gonzaga University and enrolled at Washington State University. At Washington State, Alexis enrolled in creative writing courses taught by Alex Kuo. Kuo was also of an Indian descent. Alexis was at a low point in his life, and Kuo served as a mentor to him. Kuo gave Alexis an anthology entitled Songs of This Earth on Turtle's Back by Joseph Brichak, which is a book that changed his life. The book inspired Alexie to start writing. He was inspired from reading works of poetry that were written by other Native Americans. With his new appreciation of poetry, Alexie started work on his first collections, The Business of Fancy Dancing, Stories and Poems, which was published in 1992 through Hanging Loose Press. With the, with the success, with the success, with the success of his first published work of poetry, Alexie stopped drinking alcohol and quit school just 3 credits short of a degree. However, in 1995, he was awarded a bachelor's degree from Washington State University.